I tried to earn $300 extra from eating out here in New York City. Here's exactly what I did, where I ate, how long it took me, and exactly how much I earned from the free Upside app. And it doesn't count until all the money hits the bank, and so you will see proof of that at the end of this video. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Carrie. I've made over $300 from gas offers inside the Upside app, but it did take me around 2 years to do that, and I only have 3 months here in New York City. But now that Upside has over 65,000 restaurant partners here in the US with tons of offers over 10% cash back, I think I'm gonna get pretty close to my goal. So I tracked all of my restaurants in this spreadsheet, and I usually try to eat healthy during the week, and since my kitchen is tiny, I ended up getting this Mediterranean fast casual spot 2 days in a row. But the first day I ended up earning like over $1. I mean, I really liked it, and usually during the week I don't have a lot of time to cook, so I just got 2 meals the next day so I could eat it throughout the week. And on that weekend, I convinced my friend to come with me to a Japanese restaurant called Gato in the neighborhood. It was a nice 15-minute walk and a nice 15% cash back. So I ended up earning $7.87 from Gato. And by the way, you guys, I was really impressed with how many options there were here in New York City. You can get cash back on Dunkin', Domino's, even Chipotle, and a ton of local restaurants. Found the cutest little French spot here in Williamsburg. My favorite part is that I'm gonna get 11% cash back on my entire purchase. So we're doing date night, but we're gonna end up earning some extra cash too. The next place I went was this French restaurant called Bistro So. We spent $100, got 10% cash back, so that's $10 in earnings. You guys, you can get cash back on date night, why not? And then of course, when I have decision fatigue, I end up going to Chipotle, because you can tell that is the weekday again. Restaurant cash back really depends on your area, and at the time I was getting 10% at Chipotle, and on my $17 something meal, I ended up earning $1.73. I saw a really cool Australian restaurant called Isla & Co in the area, and I also really like that they were offering 11% cash back, and on my $82 meal, I earned $9. The way that I search for restaurants, by the way, is first looking at what's available in my area, and you can view this on a map, or you can view it in a list, or you can just search your location in the Upside app. But then I really look for the highest cashback offers, which is why you'll see that the restaurants that I ate at usually all have really high cashback, because like I said, I'm trying to earn $300 extra. If you're new to Upside, watch this video after, and I'll tell you a way to earn an extra 10% cashback on your first restaurant here in a bit. All right, next restaurant. Oh yeah, Nora Thai. This place was so good. We spent $93, earned 6% cash back, which was around $6. All right, next up, Dunkin'. The cool thing about Dunkin' Donuts is you can actually use the Upside Pay with App feature there. I actually show you exactly how the Pay with App feature works in this video about Upside if you're new. Moving on to the next restaurant. Oh my goodness, Mala Project. So I'm Chinese. I'm originally from the Sichuan province of China, and Mala Project is a Sichuanese restaurant, and I put a star on my track list because I ended up actually eating out with friends there, and here was actually one of my best tricks to earning the most cash back possible. When you're eating out with friends, choose a restaurant that has an Upside offer, and then offer to pay for everyone, because you end up needing to split the check anyway, and then that way you can earn the full cash back, the 9% on your meal, and then people can just Venmo you later.
Now we can split the tab with Venmo.
Okay, Freehold. So another really awesome place in Williamsburg. When I used to live in Brooklyn, I went there a ton, and they were offering 13% cash back. So of course we're gonna go there to hang out instead of a bar, and I earned $10 on that as well. Up next, Taqueria Mexico 2000. I did see this taco place on the Upside app with 13% cash back, so why the heck not? And I got $6 cash back. Moving on to a dim sum place. Actually, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Mid Moose or Beyond Dim Sum. I also went here with friends, earned 12% cash back, so another $10. Of course, you gotta get Indian food, and luckily there were several options in my neighborhood with over 10% cash back. So you see here I chose Atiti Indian Cafe, 11% cash back, and I had food for the next day too. All right, and of course here I am going to Dunkin' again, but made 18 cents. All right, so we ended up going to happy hour with a few friends, going to this brewing company here in Williamsburg again, and this place was offering 13%, so I earned another $10. So far I've been earning money a lot quicker than with gas offers on Upside, and I think because when you go out and you spend a lot more money, usually $89 at that brewing company is more than what you usually pay for a tank of gas, so you make a ton more. Then I went to 3 times, another Chinese restaurant, loved that 3 times, had 11%. All right, next up, Chipotle again, 10%. $2, you know the drill. Next up, Antidote. So Antidote, even though this cashback was only 6%, I really wanted to try it. It's another Setsuanese restaurant, and it was a cocktail bar. So I love that, you know, when you're buying drinks, which racks up the bill a lot quicker, you can also get cashback on your drinks and not just on your food. And I made $7.80 at Antidote. Looks like I've got a pattern here. Another Asian restaurant. I went to Awesome Dim Sum, 11% cashback, and I earned $10 back. I mean, come on, guys, that's insane. And I'm back at Dunkin', earning 2%, which was actually 10 cents, which brings my total to $114.10. So not bad so far. If you like this video, I have another video with really easy ways to make and save money, linked in the description if you want to check it out after this one. And make sure to subscribe too, because I post tons of videos on life hacks, money hacks, and easy ways to save and earn. All right, next one. Oh my gosh, another Dunkin'. I go to Dunkin' a lot. And actually, I kind of wanted to do the Northeast thing because everyone says that the Northeast runs on Dunkin', and I kind of was embodying it. All right, next one, Domino's. And I saw that Domino's had a 19% cash back. We ended up having a little pizza party and had a bunch of leftovers because for $52, you can get a ton of Domino's. And I really wanted to earn that 19%. Even if the percentage is over $10, you can only earn $10 at the most. Oh my gosh, another dumpling, another Asian spot. Imagine that. It was even more excellent because of the 13% cash back that I earned. And I didn't quite spend enough because honestly, the dumplings are pretty cheap and really delicious. So I earned almost $10 on that meal. All right, back at Chipotle. It's actually kind of shameful how often I eat at Chipotle, but it's really yummy. And again, you guys, your restaurant offers depend on the area that you're in. So even if you have the same restaurant in your area, it may not be the exact same offer. So definitely go into the app and check it out. All right, moving on. Elephant and Castle. I actually went into the city for this one. Yay, $10. And if you haven't signed up for the Upside app yet, you can get an extra 10% cash back on your first restaurant order if you use the code YouTube10. And we are almost at the end here. Let's continue to see how close I got to $300. Meat Fresh. So this is kind of getting into the Thanksgiving time. Remember, you guys, with Upside app, you can eat in the restaurant or you can get to go and eat at home. I remember going to Meat Fresh on Thanksgiving and we were sitting like by the window eating and we saw the most New York scene, just like that scene in Home Alone of, you know, the pigeon lady. Let me know if you've eaten at any of these places. So my friends and I, we went back to the Mala project and got 9% cash back. So far, my grand total is $156. And again, my goal was $300. So let's see how close I got. Okay, next one, vegan. Met up with my vegan friend, as you can see here, and Pizza was offering a 26% cash back. Almost earned $10 there just from what I ate and my drink. Next up, another Asian cuisine. Why did I choose it? 15% at Miss Korea Barbecue. Traveled to Manhattan for this one. Definitely ate out with friends here and earned myself $10. Coming up on the last three, we have Bobby Van's Steakhouse, and I specifically chose this one because I saw that there was 18% cash back. So the lesson here is, you guys, sometimes when you see really, really high cash back, you definitely want to actually check the menu to see how much each meal actually costs, because even if it's really, really high cash back, but every single dish is like $50, you're going to spend a lot more because remember, you can only earn max $10 on everything. So even if I had spent like $150 at Bobby Van's, I could have only earned $10. All right, coming up on our last two, Modern Love, also another vegan place. Yeah, it felt nice to eat vegan. Plus, it felt really nice to get that 13%, bringing my total so far to $190. And as you can see, I only have one restaurant left on my list before I calculate exactly what percentage cashback I earned. So definitely stay tuned. I'm going to show the average here in a second. Suzumi. So Suzumi has been in Williamsburg for a really long time and they were offering 13% cashback. So of course I had to go and earned almost $10. Now you can actually see the total of how much I earned in 3 months. I ended up earning 18% cashback. Yes, I was trying to, go for the highest cashback, but really how much total cashback did I earn?
That's a great question.
So let me walk you through this. For the restaurants that I ate out with Upside, I calculated all of the total. I spent almost $2,000, so $1,872.12. But if you average out all of the restaurants that I ate at on Upside, and then I actually did a weighted average, this basically will assign equal weight to how much I spent at each restaurant versus just averaging out all of the averages. You can see that I did a little equation here, did the weighted average. So that's how I got 11.27% as the average percentage cash back from all of the restaurants that I ate at on Upside. And again, total, almost $200. But remember, you guys, I ended up paying for friends' foods after I Venmoed them and I got all the cash back. So I wanted to subtract out the food that I was paying for other people. So that actually brought down the total that I spent to $1,400. If you run the cash back on the $1,400, applying what we earned versus how much was spent, this actually came out to 14% cash back. So you guys, the real average cash back that I earned just from Upside alone was 14%. Let that sink in. For every $100 that I spent, I earned $14 back. And if you watch any of my other videos, I talk about using cashback credit cards in a really smart way to earn extra money. And one of my favorite ones to use when I eat out is the Capital One Saver card. And because I put all of my restaurant spending on that credit card, I ended up earning 4% back just from the Capital One Saver card. So by adding the 4% I got back from the Capital One Saver credit card plus the amount that I got from Upside, this totals 18%, you guys. I ended up earning $274 cash back and 55 cents total. So if you want to get a 10% extra cash back on your very first restaurant offer with Upside, go ahead and download the app and use the code YouTube10 when you sign up, and that bonus will automatically be applied to your account. And let me know in the comments if you've eaten at any of these restaurants. I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, happy earning.